Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And a couple of division rivals going head-to-head today, Siggy.
I think when these two teams match up, that regardless, you're looking to bury that other club because of what they've done to you over the course of the season. You figure, hey, it's my time to return the favor.
So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Andrew Abbott. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground, out to short. Allen gathers and throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
The left fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds here. Up and in, and that is ball one. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it, corrals it, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Alex Wood. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
TJ Friedl in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jeimer Candelario.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Matt McClain stands in here, takes ball one low. One out, base is empty. That's in for a strike. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in the starting lineup for this one. That one misses in the dirt. Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Another solid power season. That one's in there. That's strike one. Steer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Step off, throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. And he deals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. Abbott in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Wood back to work. On the ground. Fires over to Crone. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Right through there for a strike.
Now the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The pitch. There's a strike. Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Next for Cincinnati, Nick Allen.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Abbott back to work. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
There's the strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the lower 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And here's the catcher, Paul Skeens. Missed inside with the curve. Top of the 3rd, no score. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Not even close there. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. The 3-1. And that'll fall for a base hit.
The pitcher,
now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Trying to move him over here. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head. Up next for the Pirates, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. The lefty fires. And that's outside. Ball 1. And a good eye there. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Andrew Abbott, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
There's a strike.
No, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
The 0-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Crone fired to second, and that's all they'll get.
Sometimes getting down a good bunt can just be so difficult right there. You admire the pitcher for putting it down in play, but just a little too hard at the first baseman. You don't see that defensive play very often, so you got to tip your cap to the defense.
So the batting order turns over. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one fouled off. And downstairs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That clips the corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Liover Peguero. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. And another ball. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Reynolds at the plate and takes high there. And there's a foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one off, 2-2. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So,
and he can't make the play, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go, bottom 4. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And here it comes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Up the middle, Aguero. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Hernandez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And now here is Tyler Stevenson. Aguero throws to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. Outside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Right through there for a strike. Just missing there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the batter will be the shortstop. There's the strike. Fouled off down the right side. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. As the lefty gets to work. In there at the knees.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
A wind in the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
That's a base hit, so a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Ball one low.
One ball, no strike.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that drops in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, one out. Here's the pitcher, Andrew Abbott. This one popped up. And a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a sac bunt here. Goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Back to the top of the lineup, T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Golden opportunity right here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fought off foul. Outside corner for a strike. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Paul Skeens. Abbott back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And now the lefty.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one misses. 3-0. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Alex Wood. He's 0 for 1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And it's off the wall. Heading for the plate. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple. He'll score and the Pirates take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. The pitch. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's outside, and the count is 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Hawks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds, a switch hitter batting right.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Got him swinging. A run, a hit, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Second baseman.
And he deals.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Spencer Steer.
One ball, no strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
This one in the air. Should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
One ball.
That one way inside. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one drilled left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. McClain around third. Relay throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
And here is C.J. Cron. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. The pitch. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan getting loose out there. Farmer also getting ready. Comes up empty. That's down and in.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Bounced out to short. Allen zips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jack Sawinski getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Going along.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Number 19 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top half of inning number 7. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Caught him looking for the K. Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And a pitch. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta getting ready to go. Karinchak getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. To second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That clips the corner.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
So the tying run at second keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. And that one missing low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Bounce to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they come away without an out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex Wood won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boo. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
No ball. One strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. On the ground to short, could be two. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So now a pinch hitter, Stuart Fairchild. Runner on first with one down for him. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Now here is TJ Friedl. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So 2 on with 2 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first offering is not close. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it, and that ends the inning. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. And a curve is down and in.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, McLean throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Pinch hitter coming on, O'Neal Cruz.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ian Gibaut preparing to come on if needed. The 1-1. In the air, center field. Brings it in. 2 down. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew McCutcheon.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Righty delivers. Ground ball to the right side. Boots it. But in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Roansy Contreras.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now into the ball game on defense, Endy Rodriguez. He takes over behind the plate. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 1 for 3. The line to kick the pitch. Yeah, there's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. And there's a ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. Fraley ranging back. And caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
First pitch misses. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Bailey Falter, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Righty to the plate. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
And a pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's outside. Now 3-1. Jamer Candelario on deck for Cincinnati. And the righty deals. Up the middle. And they got him.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Jamer Candelario will hit next. That one the other way. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Pagan back to work. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up next, Leover Peguero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Runner takes off. Ball misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one pulled foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. C.J. Cron waits on deck for Pittsburgh. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. All tied 1-1. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Will Benson. He represents the winning run. The pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Outside. Activity in the bullpen. David Bednar, the closer, is getting loose. The count 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. 2-2 now. Ripped towards third. Hayes to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to third. Fires over to Cron. And that quickly 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Jonathan India.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that's in for a strike. Trying to send this extra innings. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Making a move at first. Coming on a pinch run for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedel, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Crone. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Reds leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Buck Farmer. This is his first appearance of the season. Now into the game, Christian Pache. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. At the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Crone.
The first baseman, C.J. Crone.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. On the ground to first. And now he gets into the corner. Throws to second. He's in there.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So digging in, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of the 10th. Fouled off down the right side. Next pitch misses way outside. That to right. Hauls it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Hayes.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 down. Go ahead run at scoring position. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here, and they lead it. It's 3-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Pitching change here, Ian Gibaut.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So 2 down, Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Two runs across in the inning here in extra innings. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. 2-1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar. He last pitched 2 days ago.
David.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain.
Number 71.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And there's the strike. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Right-handed reliever, pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Number 7.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Crone. And a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The center fielder, Teoscar.
Reds down to their final out. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Pirates up by 2, and we're in the last half of the 10th. One strike away. Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.